Hey guys! It's been a while since I posted a video, so let's get started with today's pick. For today, I have a comedic yet beautifully written story with another world adventure that'll make you want to binge watch the whole thing on the very first day. Today's anime is No Longer Allowed in Another World, or Isekai Shikkaku. Technically, it's named after our sensei, whose entire life was a failure. At his lowest point, he tries to end his life, but instead of dying, he suddenly finds himself transported to another world. It turns out he was summoned there, supposedly to help defeat the demon lord. But here's the twist, he doesn't get any cheat powers at all, even though that's usually the whole point of being summoned in an isekai. That's when he sarcastically gives himself the name Isekai Shikkaku, which roughly means disqualified from another world. Like he even failed at being an isekai protagonist. Not even allowed to succeed in a fantasy world. What a sad and tragic story. But to compensate for all that darkness, the anime is filled with loads of wholesome and funny scenes that make it super engaging and keep you hooked on the screen. When our sensei arrives in the new world, he's summoned by an elf priest named Annette. At first, it seems like a typical summoning, but after spending some time with him, Annette becomes completely captivated by his unusual personality and outlook on life. Instead of treating him like a hero, she finds herself genuinely drawn to him, so much that she abandons her duties and decides to follow and protect him on his journey. We also have Tama, a martial artist whom Sensei saves along the way, and she ends up joining him too. So, this story revolves around this quirky trio going through all kinds of adventures. We get to see some minor arcs along the way, and each arc is centered around a different character. The storytelling and character development are really well done, with great depth. One of my favorites was the arc of Eshe, beautifully written and executed. It honestly reminded me of the harsh realities of the world we live in. One thing that really surprised me about this anime is its comedy. There are some genuinely hilarious moments that I didn't see coming, the kind that catch you off guard and make you laugh out loud. But what really makes it stand out is how it balances that humor with heartfelt and meaningful messages. Between all those jokes, our sensei often says something surprisingly deep, giving the show a warm and wholesome feel overall. The main character is also a refreshing change from the usual isekai leads. He's not overpowered, not heroic in the typical sense, but still incredibly compelling to watch. His outlook, personality, and the way he interacts with others really set him apart. The animation quality is solid too, smooth, expressive, and fitting for both the comedic and emotional moments. And as for the art and music, I honestly loved them. The visuals and soundtrack blend perfectly with the tone of the story, enhancing every scene in just the right way. Overall, No Longer Allowed in Another World is a hidden gem. It's got the laughs, it's got the feels, and it's got characters you actually care about. If you're into isekai, but tired of the same old overpowered hero stuff, this one flips the script in the best way possible. You don't need cheat powers to be the main character of your life. Sometimes, just surviving the chaos is the real adventure. So yeah, give it a watch. Failures, awkward moments, weird companions, and all, it's one ride worth taking. See ya in the next video. Happy watching!